Today we'll be talking about Jupiter in Cancer and what this placement means through each of the houses. So go ahead and strap your seatbelt and get ready to go on a trip. So also we're going to talk about what it means, through the houses. So check which house you have Jupiter in your chart, and the timestamp will be in the description as well. But generally speaking, Jupiter represents the energy of expansion, and Cancer represents the energy of growth. So overall, this placement creates abundance through growth and through time and patience. And it promises fruits from your labor, or it just promises abundance, kind of like the growth of a garden or the growth of a plant. Furthermore, this will depend which house you have it in, and that house will show which area you're experiencing abundance in. Cancer is also about emotions, and Jupiter is a benefic planet. It's the greater benefic. It's about optimism, good fortune, and positive outcomes. So in Cancer, this is its exaltation sign, and it will represent fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. Especially depending on the house that it's in, this will show where you experience fulfillment. For example, in the 5th house, Jupiter in Cancer would show fulfillment within your creative projects or passions. Now, Cancer is also about family, and is about our roots, our ancestry. And Jupiter is about knowledge, culture. It's about beliefs as well. So those that have Jupiter in Cancer will tend to have rich roots or a rich family history. Also, it has a tendency to bestow a large family. So either you will be born amongst many siblings or amongst a large household, perhaps consisting of an extended family, or you yourself will have a large family of your own. And that might, come after you. So overall, there's this large or like abundant energy around family and fertility. Jupiter is about spirituality, and it's about beliefs, and Cancer is also a sign that represents intuition. And so with Jupiter being exalted in Cancer here, it will bestow intuitive abilities to some of the people that have it. Like, they just have this intuitive knowing. And overall, since Cancer represents ancestry and it represents our roots and our lineage, you will get a lot of knowledge from your family tree, or you would just get a lot of knowledge from the elders in your family. And then last but not least, in terms of spirit guides, some people have a strong connection to their spirit guides, and these guides give them intuitive answers. And those that have Jupiter in Cancer, they will particularly have ancestors that will be spirit guides for them. Because again, Jupiter is about spirituality, and is about blessings. It's about receiving help. So you'll receive help from your ancestors, and overall, you'll have like a spiritual safety net. So there's some sort of energy of psychic or like spiritual protection around you. And it's like Jupiter catches you whenever you fall in life. Cancer is about security, roots, foundations, and Jupiter is about good fortune. So also, as I was saying, Jupiter is about beliefs. So those that have Jupiter in Cancer have a strong belief in tradition and in the family values that were instilled in them from a young age. And overall, there's a strong history of tradition or of cultures within their family that get passed on. And Jupiter is at its strongest in Cancer because Jupiter is about the beliefs and Cancer is about upbringing. And the beliefs and habits that are hardest to break are the ones that come from upbringing and that come from family curses or family cycles. So those with Jupiter in Cancer will either repeat history or they will learn from it and break generational curses in their family. That is why Jupiter here is exalted. It represents the strong ingrained values or beliefs that come from one's family or parents and their parents. So it comes from your parents' parents and theirs, and so on and so forth. So overall, Jupiter in Cancer represents history. So there's some sort of positive influence of history. There's strong cultural background, strong roots, and there's probably a strong family belief system. So the family can be religious or have strong convictions or educational values. Like they want the kid to go through a certain level of education, and it becomes very important. And then also, Jupiter in Cancer represents the energy of fulfillment. So it will show emotional bliss, whichever house that it's in. So it's important for you to pursue your Jupiter, pursue the house that Jupiter is in to experience abundance and fulfillment. And mostly it will be on a spiritual level that you'll experience abundance. So it's like the saying goes that money doesn't buy happiness. But a lot of people don't know what does buy happiness, And it's all about following your bliss, following your heart. So Jupiter in Cancer encourages you to follow your heart. Cancer rules the heart, the emotions to a certain extent. Some will consider Leo to rule the heart. But these signs are tangential, they're right next to each other. So there's definitely this energy of following your heart in order to find fulfillment. So now let's talk about a few celebrities that have displacement. Taylor Swift has displacement. Steve Jobs has displacement. Kurt Cobain has displacement. Emmanuel Macron, former French president, has displacement. Well, actually, current French president, Nicolas Sarkozy, who is the former president, has displacement. Sharon Tate, Billie Eilish, Heath Ledger, Emma Watson, Jennifer Lawrence, Kristen Stewart, Joe Biden, Kourtney Kardashian, The Weeknd, Paul McCartney, Halle Berry, Jimi Hendrix, Bruce Willis, James Dean, François Hollande, who actually I believe that is the current French president. So I keep making the mistake. But it seems all the former and current French presidents for the past 3 terms have displacement. James Franco, Shah Rukh Khan, Margot Robbie, Nicole Scherzinger, Adam Levine, Nelson Mandela, Mike Tyson, Sean Connery, Angela Merkel, Tom Hardy, Kobe Bryant had displacement. Warren Buffett has displacement. And it's interesting because Cancer is about growth. And we talked about how Jupiter creates abundance. And Cancer is about investments. So Warren Buffett is the number one kind of figure of investing. So that's an interesting connection. So along with another few people that have displacement, but now we're going to talk. So another person that has displacement is Denzel Washington, Janet Jackson, Adam Sandler, and YouTuber PewDiePie. So with that being said, now we're going to talk about what displacement means through each of the houses. So check which house it's in for you in your chart, and in the timestamps I'll have the link to your part.